My room is a mess. There's a 7-foot tall ladder, a traffic cone, all of my manga literally scattered all over the place. This is ridiculous. I gotta clean this up.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another manga organization video. I've done a couple of these, and honestly, they have accidentally turned into a giant therapy session for me where I just spill out all my current thoughts onto a script and read them out to you. Enjoy. I want to talk about dreams and the pursuit of making them a reality, and also about risk. We all have some kind of dream. Or, well, maybe not everyone, but we at least have something that really interests us. Something we've discovered at an early age that just makes our childlike curiosity soar. Wouldn't it be amazing to live a life pursuing and chasing after that thing? Those things that truly interest us in life? I'm gonna be a little transparent. YouTube and growing this channel has been a dream of mine since I was about 10. It's something I thought about all the time, something I've spent years attempting, and honestly, something I have almost given up on multiple times. Chasing your dreams is really hard. We live in a world that doesn't really encourage that. There are systems and there are rules and ways things should be done. And well, being different, it's different. It's painful to chase your dreams sometimes, and it feels quite lonely to do so. I barely had much support growing up in regards to figuring out this YouTube stuff. I think most people would just smile, nod, and then write me off as some dumb kid, and that really sucked. A lot. Honestly, looking back on it, I don't blame them for doing so because, yeah, I didn't know what I was doing, but I was willing to keep trying until I figured it out. And right now, I'm realizing how valuable of a thing that was that I had when I was little. Whenever you're pursuing something like this, you need to keep going no matter what. It's the only way you could ever hope to figure it out. I like to get very philosophical sometimes, try to figure out the mysteries of the universe, come up with my own truths about the galaxy. Now look, this is not an original concept, the thing that I'm about to say, but it's something I genuinely believe in. If you have a goal, a dream, something you genuinely want to pursue in life, chase it with your whole heart. Give it everything you got, or don't even try at all. I think the world is secretly trying to help you, your friend, everyone around it. Yeah, still there's going to be bad days, and trust me, I know what it feels like. Those days suck, but sometimes the bad days are there to get rid of the old and just make space for all the good stuff that's about to enter into your life. This plays a lot on the idea of hope. It's crucial to have this in the pursuit of chasing your dreams. Another thing that I think is very crucial is self-confidence. You have to be your biggest supporter in life. I haven't found any way around that. Yeah, you could have great people around you to lift you up, and that's amazing, but sometimes you might not have that. And no one truly knows the depths of what it is you want to be in this life better than you do. You know yourself the best. You have to support yourself the best. And this is especially important when taking risks. Risks are choices and decisions we are forced to make or choose to make in life. These could have minimal changes on your life or drastic ones. But in the end, that's what a risk is. It's change. Now, I used to think of risks as this very scary thing, but as I get older, I've realized a couple of things. Number one, I'm still here, so honestly, none of these risks that I've taken was like all that life-threatening whatsoever. I managed to survive all of them. That's awesome. And number two, risks are not just things that you choose to do, but they're also the things you choose not to do. Every day is a risk if you really think about it. When thinking about risks, I think about that one speech from Jim Carrey when he was accepting that one award. Or he was just on stage. I don't know. But he said something so awesome. And it was this. My father could have been a great comedian, but he didn't believe that that was possible for him. So he made a conservative choice. Instead, he got a safe job as an accountant. And when I was 12 years old, he was let go from that safe job, and our family had to do whatever we could to survive. I learned many great lessons from my father, not the least of which was that you can fail at what you don't want, so might as well take a chance on doing what you love. I think that story is so beautiful. I'm very thankful to him for sharing such insights on the world. Look, I don't know why we're here. I don't know what the point of this all is, but my mindset is that if we are here, shouldn't we spend this time doing what it is we want to do? Okay, now I'm going to get a little bit more specific with my life personally. I have had to confront a lot of my own personal setbacks when chasing this YouTube stuff. I've had a lot of moments where I've had to sit in front of the mirror, look at myself, and get really real with myself. I kept running into this very, honestly, easy to understand problem when I was little and just making these YouTube videos in general. It was this. I make videos and nobody watches them. And that really sucks. I didn't get it. No matter what I could do, I just could not figure it out. So I had to take a step back and broke it down into a really simple equation. If me posting X video results in nobody watching, then I need to change X. I need to change these videos. I need to constantly try new things because it's not working. So that's what I did. Not once or twice, but honestly, hundreds of times at this point. The more I posted, the more I failed, and the more I sat back and analyzed. What is the flaws of this video? What sucks? What needs to change? I would look at them, make my own assumptions, craft my own theories, and then move on to the next. Was the thumbnail off? Did the title not have enough flair? Was my intro really trash? Is the music off-putting and distracting to a viewer? Honestly, most importantly of all, why would someone even care about this video? The perspective of YouTube for a viewer and the perspective of YouTube for a creator, it's two drastically different things. And my little baby brain had such a really hard time understanding that. And look, this doesn't just apply for YouTube either. This applies to a lot of things. And I started realizing this when I started getting hired at different part-time jobs. I would come into these jobs and I would see the work and the effort, the steps that are taken behind the scenes to prepare enough to deliver the viewer, the customer, the person, the best product possible. Seeing this stuff, it's kind of crazy. Like when you go to a restaurant, for example, you're not really thinking about why the place is laid out the way it is, right? You're not thinking about why the uniform on the staff looks a particular way, why the tables are set up like this, why the lighting above is set to the brightness that it is. When you arrive at the table, are the menus already there? Did the waiter or waitress hand it over to you? Why is the menu formatted the way it is? You're not thinking about all this stuff. You're just here for a burger. But dude, think about it. You could get a burger anywhere. So without you realizing it, you actually are subconsciously here for all those other things as well. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you just really like how comfortable the chairs are and that's the only reason why. I don't know. Life, in my opinion, is a game. So I try to treat it like one. I have skills that my character loadout came equipped with, but that doesn't mean that's all I have. I can enhance my character skills, but I could also equip new abilities that I could take time to learn. I can change. If I put the time in, this isn't all I have. I know I just yapped for a little bit, and honestly, now looking at the script, I'm realizing I could have just summarized this entire thing with a couple simple words. Those being, in life, try your best to keep trying. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe.
That actually took forever. Like way longer than it should have. Oh my God. And here it is in all its glory. The new organized manga collection.